Oh, buddy. Oh, it's doing it. It's got a very good amount of speed, though. I really do appreciate that. That's just cool. Oh, dude, check out the cockpit in this. That is awesome. Oh, let's go. Hello, YouTube. Camodo Gaming here, bringing you guys another episode of Scrap Mechanic. And yes, folks, we're back once again. And today we are going to be checking out some trains. Now, I've got some trains. I do have a couple more creations that we might get around to, but I'm kind of going to talk a little bit about the future here. Now, I know a lot of people have probably noticed the past 2 or 3 weeks that I have not been doing really any building here in Scrap Mechanic. I've talked about doing some new worlds, I had built some train engines, and then it just stopped. Well, there's a kind of a good reason for that. I'm currently switching over to a new computer. I'm still on the old one right now, and Scrap Mechanic has really not been getting along with my computer the past month, really. And I'm hoping this transfer over is going to open up a lot of opportunities, because I do want to get back to having some sort of theme and world. And I am leaning kind of towards a town/train world. I know we kind of started one about a month ago, but I do have to talk about that a little bit. But anyways, we're going to be checking out some really cool creations here. We're going to start off with this engine here in the back, which we're going to try to attach some carts to it. I don't know if it's going to work or not, but it's going to be pretty cool. But yeah, if you guys have any suggestions for future episodes of Scrap Mechanic, comment below. And if you're enjoying Scrap Mechanic on the channel, be sure to hit that thumbs up button. It helps out my channel, and let's do this. Alright, so I got inspired recently. Garbuckle 3000 had a micro train world we checked out a couple weeks ago that had these tiles in it with these tracks already built into the tiles. Now what that means is I can't remove these train tracks. They're all placed in there and you can't do anything with them, but it also helps with lag tremendously, and that is the one thing that we fight in Scrap Mechanic every time we play it, is lag. So I had a train world, which the creator of that world, I can never say his name right, I'll flash it up on screen here. He did a fantastic job with creating a custom track system with actual block pieces, but I've noticed recently, I just, when I run that world, it's all over the place for me. So I'm thinking we might have to switch to something like this if we want to do like a train world / town again. So I'm hoping that we might do this swap over when we come, or when I set up the new computer and start building again. So we're going to check out some trains that currently work with this system, which I even think my other trains should work, because I think the width of the track is the same. So this was made by Dumber Things. Let me pull out the lift real quick. Alright, so the first thing we're going to be checking out here is a train engine. It was built in 1917. It's a German train engine. I don't really understand how to say that, but it was created by Dumb Things, Crispy, and Azatos HD. Now, there's a lot of train builders appearing on the workshop, and it's actually quite cool to see. Let's go ahead, check this out. Oh yeah, look at that. That is so awesome. Now, let me go and pull up the, let's pull up the little spider web here, and oh man, that is a lot of thrusters. No engines, so this is completely thruster powered. You do have the pistons that I believe that are in here. There are pistons, a lot of free bearings. I'm trying to figure out how this thing works. Is that that's a piston right there. So it is piston powered, but it's getting assisted by thrusters, I'm assuming. Or the pistons really might just be there for show. So you've got those. Now this thing does have a hookup system, which we're going to attempt to do, because there is some passenger carts and a caboose that comes with this. So I'm hoping that the lag isn't too bad. That's one thing I'm hoping with the new track pieces here, is that this is going to help with train lag a lot, because I'm still picturing like a train town, and it could be amazing. It's just the lag scares me. Alright, let's hop up in here. There we go. Oh, buddy. Check this out. Alright, so we set up on this little rail here. Alright, let's go ahead and do that. Now, is this thing... Oh, this thing's completely controlled from... with the handles and stuff. You don't set in the seat and actually hit the buttons. You hit them from down here, so... Oh, buddy. Actually, no, you set them... Oh, they're over here. That's what it is. I was like, there's 2 seats. Alright, there we go. So, it looks like you got the forward and back, so you got those. The 3, let's go ahead and hit that. What's the 3 doing here? It's hitting something. Let's go, 4's your lights. Alright, so let's see this thing take the corner. Look how easy this takes the corners. That's one thing that I've noticed. Like I said, the track creator who made the little custom ones for the last train world, the guy did an amazing job with the pieces that he had, and he created these corners. They were a little shaky, and it's just really due to the limitations of the pieces, but that was smooth. I really like that. That has a lot of potential for some legit trains here. So we've got our train engine cruising up the tracks here. A lot of detail. I love the way this thing looks. Now, before we get any further, let's go ahead. I'm going to hop off real quick. There's a attachment system here. Now, normally I would weld the train and the carts together, but I want to see if this thing works. So, assuming we hit that, so that switches that up. Hold on, let's spawn in another cart here. Let's go down here. This is all what we're checking out now. It's all going to be made by Dumb Things. He's got some carts that go along with this. So we got a passenger cart here. All right, let's go. Boop. Okay, that's cool. All right, so we're gonna stick this on the tracks. I think we can hook this up. Is there a front and a back, or is this? Oh, it's the same on each side. So let's go ahead. Let's place this down. This is gonna be a telltale sign as far as how much lag is this gonna produce. Now, do keep in mind the new computer that I'm running or going to put in is a lot more beefier than the one I have right now. So this could get better. I don't know. All right, here's the caboose here. Let's see. Boom. Or is this just another? Is that a caboose, or is it just a? It might just be an actual little cargo cart. Let's see. Is that aimed right? Would say no. I would say it needs to be turned around. Let's go and turn it around real quick. Okay, there we go. Alright, so let's see. How exactly does this work? I'm looking at this little latching system, and I don't know if it opens up or... Let me look at it for a second. I think there was actually an explanation on the workshop about this. Alright, so what we have to do here, we're going to back this engine up to this cart. So we need to cut a piece out of the cart here, so we'll do that. So they are lined up. This could be cool, or this could be really laggy. Let's see. Let's go ahead and start to back up. Which, by the way, the third key should be a boost button for the train, and that's when you have carts. And up. Let's look at the connection back there. Boom. Okay, so that should be ready to go, so we can connect this cart. My only issue is these two objects rubbing together. Is that going to cause a lot of lag? I don't know. We need to back up even further to get to the next cart. Can I back up with this stuff attached? We're about to figure out here. Okay, here we go. Let's back up a bit. Oh, look at that. It's pushing the cart back. That's working. Huh, maybe this won't be laggy with this this system here. All right, let's go ahead. Oh, let's stop here. We're going to connect the next one. This is actually kind of fun just to do this. I kind of want to challenge myself. Can we... I don't know, maybe the engine won't have enough power. I was wanting to maybe hook up some more. Let's do that. All right, let's hop up into here. There we go. And let's go back a bit. I can't really see. I'm going to wait till it bumps into it. Actually, that's probably good there. All right, so that's 3 carts hooked up. All right, that might be the limit there. Hold on, let's go ahead and hop into this passenger cart real quick. Dude, that's cool looking. I love classic trains like this. And this, actually, look, you see one of the windows is halfway rolled down. Can we set in these, or... Oh, yeah, you can. Oh, that's too cool. So, yeah, we got a pretty cool little train set up here. Let's go ahead, check out, I think the passenger... Uh-oh, did I get stuck? Oh, come on. There we go. Can I just open this? There we go. Maybe the hobos can, they can ride back here. Not bad. All right, let's go ahead and shut that. All right, what happens when we actually pull all of this? I'm kind of curious. This lag should get a bit better once we set in the seat. There we go. All right, so let's start to go forward. Oh, yeah, that got a whole lot better once we started to actually pull this. Dude, okay, so I think the boost is on. Huh? I can turn the boost off. No, this is booking. Yeah, we have a full-blown train here. I like this. I'm kind of curious if we could get away with more carts. Like, what is the limit? Because this feels good right now. This doesn't feel like we're actually chugging at all. So the train's moving plenty fast. I'm getting plenty of frames here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, no, that actually made the corner. I kind of was fearing that that wouldn't make it. Oh, how do we do this? Ooh, there's not a track switcher there. Oh, stay on carts. Okay, we're good. All right, the hill's right around the corner. Oh, yeah, I really hope we can make it up that. This thing's powering along pretty fast. Hopefully we can't take those corners too fast. Oh, no. It's amazing how well this stays hooked in. Hold on, here we go, up this. Oh, buddy. Oh, it's doing it. Dude, it just made it up the hill. Now we're on a train bridge. That is so sweet. Okay, this has got me rethinking a lot of things about trains here in Scrap Mechanic. Because this is just awesome. We're going to pick up a lot of speed once we go down here. Waiting on it, waiting on it, waiting on it. All right. About to go downhill, and... Oh, buddy. Oh, we're picking up some speed. Oh, it handles it like a champ. All right. Yeah, I would have to modify my train engine to be able to make it up that. Mine is actually nothing but engines, like actual engines in the game. I wasn't using thruster assistance, but I think you're gonna need that to make it up that hill. That is too cool. All right, let's move on to the next thing here. All right, so we've got another couple trains here. Now, this one's made by the original creator of the train world, the one that had the custom tracks in. Did a whole bunch of work. He actually has a couple more trains that he wanted me to check out. Now, this first one, I think it's is it the Great Western Railway or Railroad? It's one or the other. I believe it's based, I think it's a British, oh no, oh, those are gonna be really close. Yeah, but I believe this is a British railway, or a rail company. Oh, I don't wanna drop this right here. This is gonna be bad. All right, here we go. Oh, buddy. Probably should despawn the other train, but I wanna kinda keep it in the map, so let's turn this. Let's just get them away from each other real quick. Now, if I'm not mistaken, this train will fit this track system. Oh, that looks cool. I love steam trains. I'm actually in the town that I live in. There's a small rail yard, and occasionally they'll do a thing where an old steam train would come through, and it would stop at the rail station, and everybody can go look at it. And yeah, these things are they're so amazing to see live. Because it's just a different type of technology, and it's just amazing. They're almost kind of scary. Because how big they are and how big a lot of them are. So yeah, this one, we're ready to hop up into it. I believe this is going to be compatible with this track. This has a little guiding system here, and of course the wheels actually set on top of the tracks, which I don't think the wheels grip the tracks. They just sit right on top, so it's really the guiding system is what we're going to be relying on. Now, do keep in mind, this train here was not built with the intention of working with this, say like the hills and stuff. This one's actually working on just an engine like my my Union Pacific one was. So let's go ahead and hop up here. Let's see. Oh yeah, that's a lot of bearings. Do we need to be... Does this work off just a seat? I think it's just you just hit W to go forward with this one. I don't think there's any other additional controls. So yeah, let's go ahead and start moving here. Oh, it's smooth. It's gliding. Question is, will it take this corner? This is not too bad. I actually really like the style of this, and the whole fact the coal cart that's right there. It's got a material mod on it. It actually looks like coal setting in the top of it. That's really awesome looking. Yeah, it's actually took that corner just fine. This is working great. Now, like I said, this one's not thruster powered, so I don't expect this one to be able to make it up that hill, but... stuff like this could be easily, if we needed to modify. Of course, I wouldn't modify it. It would be the original creator if he wanted to make it work with these tracks. You can just throw some thrusters in here, and it should be able to get up that hill. I mean, it might still in its current state. It's booking along pretty good here. I love the way that looks, though. That is fantastic looking. I kind of want to create a steam train now. But some of my thoughts were with, say if we do a train world / town, if we had stuff like this, I can go ahead of time and set up the tiles, get everything in position, have a nice flat area for the town itself, and then maybe have the terrain, or maybe have the train system surround the town around the outer part of the map, and maybe have another line that would cut through the town, which could be pretty cool. We go around this corner. Oh yeah, booking through. There it goes. And that is so nice looking. I can't get over how this train looks. I love this style. I love the colors of this, the green and black. Really, really cool, huh? Let's go and slow down. You can see the coal in there. It's actually got some lights and stuff. Looks like it's burning. Oh, let's hop over here. Let's get up on top of the coal cart. Oh boy. There's so many little fine details that you find on these, and it's just really quite amazing how they do them. Like even the arms here for the piston, which you got the piston up here. Just the free bearings, how that actually goes around the wheels. Just a lot of little fine things that you notice, and you just got to sit there and admire them a little bit. Now, this one appears to have I don't recall ever seeing a hooking system like this. I'm assuming his hooking system might be you weld on another piece like this to the cart behind you, and it would tow it that way. I don't know if welding's better or if pulling on the other system's better. I'm not really sure. I kind of like them both. But yeah, that's a very cool train. Let's go ahead and pull out the other one real quick. Alright, so we've got another train here. This one's by the same creator as the one we just checked out. I believe his name's Xu. I believe I'm saying that right. But yeah, it's a DBBR-103 locomotive. He actually had a picture of this one. I'm not really quite sure what year this would be from. Looks still, it's still obviously an old locomotive, but that actually looks really good. I like the paint job on that. Let's see, engine powered. Looks like you got 3 engines here. A lot more of the wheels are connected on this one. And we're actually, okay, the front's over here, so let's go ahead and place this. This thing is really long, actually. Let's go ahead and place this down here. Which, by the way, I did delete the first train that was up because it was gonna cause a little bit of lag with the other ones. Now, okay, now this should take the turns. It's got the free bearings there. All right, how do we climb up in here? I'm assuming I just need to use a lift. Here we go. Oh. Actually, there was a block right there. All right, so we got some tote bot heads back here. I'm assuming that's the horns. What does this look like? Well, let's climb up here in the front. Is this doors? No, I don't think those close. All right, let's hop into here. Oh, that's got a mighty horn on it. Wow. Okay, let's turn on the lights. Let's get moving here. It's electric powered. That's cool. All right, so question is, oh, this is actually really fast. Oh, we might derail when we take this corner. Oh, I called that. Okay, you're gonna have to be a little bit more careful with this one. This one's it's a fast engine, huh? Let's throw that back up on the tracks. This one might actually be able to pull up on that hill. It might not have a problem at all. All right, we are moving once again. Now, I notice this one doesn't have the guide wheels that come down and kind of lock into the tracks. This one's really sitting on top of it, which might be an issue for this track set. I don't know if it would have interacted a little bit different with the one that he custom built. But yeah, it kind of sits on top of it. So I kind of expect it to derail a little bit on the corners. It's got a very good amount of speed, though. I really do appreciate that. That's just cool. Now, another thing is, I noticed the cable, where it should have cabling at the top, I'm assuming. It could be resting on that, maybe locking itself in. He's got some custom track pieces that actually have some overhead cabling, which that could be really what this is meant for. Hold on, let's take this corner. Yeah, this thing doesn't like, this one wants to derail on the corners, which it could just be a completely different system that it needs. I think I do have a couple of those custom pieces. Hold on, set this out here. Oh, that's cool looking. I still love that style, that paint job of this train. So yeah, that's pretty fantastic. It's just not really meant for the current track pieces, but I thought I would go ahead and pull it out anyways. But yeah, let's go ahead and move on to the next thing. Alright, so for our next creation here, this is a little bit more modern here. Let me pull this up. This is by Theridun. I believe I'm saying that right. This is almost like a trolley looking train. It's also got another foreign name, which I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce because pretty much any name that I can't pronounce comes out really funny, so might as well just show it to you guys. Oh my. Oh wow, that's actually a really, really intense spider web. Okay, hold on, let's open this up real quick. Oh, that was cool. All right, let's hop up here. So I'm assuming this is your normal, I guess the only thing I can really compare this to would be like a dart train here in the, I live towards kind of the DFW area, and they run a dart system, and I'm assuming that's kind of what this is. I don't know from what country, but the details on this is actually really fantastic. Let's see, is that a start and stop system? Can you actually tell this thing to, nope. You might actually be able to stop this thing with these little buttons here. And we'll cross over into the back cart. Wow, this is fantastic looking. So let's see. Is there anything I need to observe here? You just have to stop, which I think is actually connected in some logic here, which you should be able to stop the train as a passenger. Does this train go on its own? Hold on, let's get into the cockpit here. Oh, wow. Wow, that is a lot of detail on the inside of this. Oh, there's the horn. Wow. Okay, so the lift itself, it doesn't show the controls on that. Let me check the workshop real quick. I noticed there's a ton of buttons in the front. I don't want to get anything wrong here. Let me check the workshop real quick. Yeah, unfortunately, it doesn't look like there's any sort of train controls on the workshop or on the lift, so it's going to be some trial and error here if we can get this thing running right. So let's go ahead, let's close that, which I'm pretty sure, can we do that from... Or does that close automatically? Oh, it does it automatically. Okay, so let's go and get into the front here. Let's go ahead and set down. Okay, so the 1 key, not really sure. Does this go off WASD? No, it's not W controlled, so we're gonna have to hit a button here. So 2 key, don't have anything on that. Okay, there's your reverse is the 3 key. Okay, what is? Are we in the wrong side? Hold on. No, it seems like all the controls... Ooh, it's so hard to see through that. Yeah, all the controls are up here in the front, so... Alright, so 3 key we've established. That makes you go backwards. The 4 key is not really entirely sure. Let's go. 5 key is going to be your horn. 1 key's lights. Or actually, it's 6 keys lights. 7 key is... Oh, it's got turn signals on it. There's emergencies. There's your other turn signal, and the 0. Oh, that actually where it would actually be hooked up to the cables on the top. Okay, so I'm somewhat understanding the way this thing works, but it seems like, is it backwards? Okay, hold on. Can we zoom out a little bit? I can't zoom out to the other side of the cart. It almost feels like we need to be on the other side to make this work. Ah, figured it out. So you click the 1 key to engage it into forward. And then I guess if it's clicked again, it'll be in reverse. So now the 3 key does indeed send the train forward. That's cool. Like, that is really cool. I just wish it was explained a little bit, but... Oh, dude, check out the cockpit in this. That is awesome. Oh, let's go. Oh, it's beautiful. Like, what kind of glass is this? Is this in one of the Durf or Lord Pain packs? It's really clear. Like, a lot of time you'll see the seams in between the blocks, but it's so clear looking. Alright, here we come around the corner. Now, question is, can this thing make it up the hill here? I'm hoping it can. This would be cool to have in a town, have like a little bus station, not a bus station, a train station for your everyday town passengers. Uh-oh. It's slowing, but it's doing it. It's doing it. Should start to pick up speed once again once we hit the top of this hill. Oh, yeah. Oh, that works. That is quite amazing. Alright, so we're going to pick up speed. Shouldn't have any issues going downhill. Yeah, buddy. I kind of wish the mirrors... That would be cool to have a mirror block in Scrap Mechanic. That way we can actually use those and see what's behind us. Or see the kind of alongside the cart. Alright, so picking up some speed here. Now, question is, there's a stop mechanism on here. So if I click 0, does that actually? Huh, that doesn't seem to do anything. Hold on. What if I'm back here? Does this just does it activate an alarm, or does it actually stop the train? I'm kind of wondering if that actually applies brakes. Yeah, I wish I could explain a little bit more about the train and how it works, but just with the, there's not really any information on it. I'll have to probably ask the creator. This was shared through the Discord, because I'm actually quite curious about certain aspects and controls on this train. But anyways, that is fantastic looking. I absolutely love that. Cool train. Alright, so we've gone through a lot of trains here today. We've gone through 4 different ones. So yeah, I'm still debating on what we're gonna do. The changeover to the new computer should be at the end of this week, and so kind of starting next week, I'm gonna decide what we're actually gonna accomplish here in Scrap Mechanic. Hopefully some good things. But yeah, I want to thank all the creators for sending all the trains over. Really awesome stuff from you guys. Keep up the good work. Hope to see some more stuff on the Discord, and we'll kind of discuss over there as to what we're going to be doing next. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Scrap Mechanic. Everything's going to be linked down in the description, so if you want to try out any of these awesome trains yourself, you can do that. But yeah, hope you guys have a great day, and we will see you guys next time in Scrap Mechanic. Thank you.